get the Steam Deck news out. Some get the Steam Deck news out. Some videos I gotta make it separate, you know. Gotta make it separate, but yeah, I'm gonna push through this though. See what I can do here. Let me get this out the way here. All right. Let's see. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Hey. All right. Now, what I got for you here? Let's see here. So what do we got here for you all here? Okay, Bazite. Huh? Yeah, Bazite's getting a new update. Says SteamOS alternative Bazite Linux 42 brings beta support for the MSI Claw handhelds and a lot of other improvements. Says here building on top of the latest Fedora release 42, Bazite 42 is out now. For this increasingly popular SteamOS-like option to put on your handhelds, desktop, and more. The project continues to grow quite nicely, and they've shared another snapshot of recent statistics that show Bazite is having a run of 29.5 K active users as April, which is up from 26.3 they showed back in February. Says here, as for what new Bazite 42, there of course all the enhancements from Fedora 42 along with beta support for MSI Claw. There's improved HDR for both Genome and KDE along with various improvements throughout the project. Another nice adjustment to HTPC support with a patch for Steam audio reset, so it should stick to what you set. It says here our team is working with folks over at Fira Labs, Ultramarine Linux on a new live ISO experience that may come to Bazite in the future, and a new Flatpak store is on the way to replace the aging Discovery software thanks to a glorious egg roll. Additional support, YAF is replaced with modern, better first run installer as soon as possible, and they continue to work on expanding to new handhelds. As always, if you want to come join us in everything, here is the built-in GitHub. We love additional support. Alright. Bazite. Alright, Bazite is getting some updates. Alright. What else we got here? Let's see here. What's this? Yeah, gotta keep you guys in the loop, man. What's this? Moon Sigil is deck building rogue with tiled base energy that Tetris meets Slay the Spire. Okay, and where you can get this is Steam, and it says here you play your cards by positioning special magic sigil on crescent moon, playing as you can that you have space to fit in. The game will have multiple characters to play along with hundreds of cards for a whole lot of possible deck to build. Depending on where you place your sigil, you might get bonus for adjacency, overlap, more with some persisting between turns with going on effects, and enemies to face that can cast their own hostile sigil to mess with you. I really do love the style of this one. Okay, where to get it? Steam. But that game, since it has magic in it, it might not be for for people that's not into those type of games. Just remember that. Alright, what else we got here? What's this? Hari Pillant is chilling incremental dungeon crawl through horror forgotten underworld. Okay, this game's a horror game, so it might not be for you. So play something else. You get increments, gain, and collect materials. Combat horrific foes in a dungeon, solve puzzles, explore the depths of your camp, upgrade your gear to venture deeper, meet God, and gain some strong boons. This game might not be for some people, for a lot of people, you know. So you might want to play something else. Repeat, adapt, survive. The depth you need, the depth needs you. and you need it. Right. Very funny gaming on Linux. Very funny. Anyway, what else we got here? Let's see. Okay, Fedora. Okay, SteamOS. What's this? I think I already did that already. Did that. Let's see. What's this? What's the arcade inspired rally driving experience? Drive Rally 1.0 is out now. So what did they do here? Let's see here. You got easy to learn, hard to master, simply an intuitive driving model that beginners will handle with ease. However, challenging trials await those who know well the sounds of gravel under the tires. It's a system designed to highlight the best aspects of racing. Drive Your Way Classic Championship free roam or path allowing for up to 12 players to compete. Drive Rally offer a variety of ways to enjoy the journey ahead. New horizon, new challenges, over 600 kilometers rally stage across 6 diverse locations, and support as well as compatibility. Steam Deck, left 3, right 1, keep it steady. The co-driver can be the most loyal fan of or the sterniest judge. Enjoy your victories together, but be prepared for criticism after loss. Win with style. Take the wheel off the car like a Das Hollow Wagon and the Doggo or the Bobon, inspired by legendary rally machines, and then customize them perfectly. Match your driving style. Drive Rally combines 90s nostalgia, turning the options postcard from rally concept in racing games like never before, and get creative and capture your best moments. Drive Rally. Where to get this? GOG and Steam. It's a rally games. If you like Sega Rally, yeah, it's for you. Alright, what else we got here? What's this? Mesa? Okay, what is Mesa talking about here? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Alright. I'll probably do that in a separate video. Actually, let's see. Mesa 25.0.4 bug fixes release house plus Mesa 25.1 feature update as first release candidate. So you got Rad V regression in Elden Rings, GFX8 Polaris, Rad V performance regression in Elden Ring, GFX8 Polaris, confidential issues 123.24, 129.46, Last of Us GPU hangs on GFXX 1201, BRW new XE CTS failures, NAC asserts in the Last of Us Part 2 shaders, loss, room and rage, title hangs on launch and subsequent crashes. Let's see, what else we got? Let's see, Intel B58 Battlemag 4th engine boots, the menu hangs while loading after hitting. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black environment assessed incorrectly, rendering or missing. The headliner title hangs for a few minutes after launch. Regression, invisible, blinking cliffs, rocks in satisfactory DirectX 12. Let's see, what else I got here? Out file options. So this says with the first Mesa 25.1 release candidate, there's of course a whole lot more that new. This includes work towards a new and upcoming GPU along with various newly supported features like the Intel Vulkan driver being less restricting for RAM use. You can see all the changes for 25.1 in the GitLab, but proper changelog will be up with a final release. Okay. And let's see, you got it's going to come out the 4th, the 30th for 25.05, the 5th, the 14th, and that's April 25.0.6, the 5th, the 28th, 25.07, and the last planned release, the 25.1, the 4th, the 23rd, 25.01 RC2, the 4th, the 30th, 25.1.0 RC3, and the 5th, the 7th, 25.1 RC4, or or 25.10 final. Okay, so Mesa, yeah, updates, man. They just roll in. Yeah, for you Mesa lovers. Alright, what else we got here? Okay, I already talked about this. OCCT, I jumped all over that when I seen it. Yeah, you know, so yeah, it's for you Linux users. So I already put the video up already, so yeah. Comprehensive stress tests, evaluate CPU memory performance under heavy workloads, ensure stability, reliability on your system, monitor advanced monitor tools, get real-time insight about temperature, voltage, power consumption, and other critical system metrics, multi-platform support, compatible with major Linux distributions, including Ubuntu, Debian, Fedora, Red Hat, Arch Linux, many more. User-friendly interface, a streamlined and intuitive UI accessibility to all users. Yeah, I already talked about this, but yeah, because OCCT, I jumped all over it when I seen it. So yeah, alright, now let's keep moving here. See, once that's one thing I do. Let's see here. I think I already did this already. What's this? I have to make a separate video on this, but actually I could leave it there. It's for The Last of Us remastered version 1.2 fixes excessive jittering with frame generation on Steam Deck. And it says, what do they got here? Various UI bug fixes, various localization, various stability improvements, various fixes for visual bugs and ultra-wide cinematics. Address a bug where pressing reset to default graphics menu would cause the preset incorrectly appear as custom. Update AMD Fidelity FX to version 1.3.1, resolve excessive jitter in Steam Deck when the FSR generation is enabled. Resolve an issue that could cause dark lines to appear volumetric during cinema camera movements. Find a bug that caused some username text on no return leaderboard to appear, ? Resolve a bug that could cause direct 3D invalid crashes. Fix a crash that could occur when loading into a cutscene with a wide field of view. What's this? Resolve a shadow popping issues on the side of buildings, flickering and blood stain on the floor of a building in the Capitol Hill area. Let's see here. Refracted light in the aquarium is no longer affected by high frame rates, preventing it from being distracting and overly fleshy. Address an issue with completing no return challenge would not reward the player with associated weapon skins. What's that? Enabling NVIDIA DLSS frame generation in the launcher now increase the frame rates by the same amount as enabling it in-game display. Fix an issue where players could automatically fire their weapons when aiming after a stealth kill if the reload quick throw user action was mapped to a R. And then it says fix an issue where players would automatically fire their weapons when aiming after a stealth kill if the reload / quick throw use action maps R. And then fix an issue where players would automatically fire their weapons when aimed after. Address a bug where players were unable to fire weapons on the first mouse click after using the mouse to restart a checkpoint. Yeah. The Last of Us. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, so that should hold you guys for now. Alright, what else we got? Sometimes when you're doing this, you're trying to figure out where to start at. You know, it's like, and you just got to make up your mind and just go. What's this? Let's see here. Humble Metroidvania. What are we talking? Let's see. Humble. Get some great Metroidvania game in this Humble bundle. This is the return to Metroidvania in this with this new Humble bundle. 8 great games. All right. Let's see here. Grime, Proton DB Platinum, Berserk Boy, Shantae and the Seven Sirens, Proton DB Platinum, Monsters, Sanctuary, and Native Linux, Gato Roboto, Proton DB Platinum, Astralon, Tears of the Earth, Biogun, Islet, yeah, Humble Bundle. Yeah, and these are all Proton, DB Platinum, and Native Linux. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it. You guys are good. Now, what else we got? Keep moving here. Yeah, sometimes you just got to like, go through the, what's this? What's this? Grab some great stuff for Steam Deck Linux from Prime Gaming. What do they got here? Let's see here. Wild Country, GOG, April 17th. Last Shadows of Mr. Cardish, April 17th. Faraway Director's Cut, April 10th. And that's from Amazon. Cloud and Sheep 2, Amazon, April 3rd, 2025. Mafia 3 Definitive Edition, GOG, April 3rd, 2025. Game Deck Definitive Edition, GOG, March 27th, 2025. Gloomhaven Epic, April 17th. Endling Extinction is Forever, Amazon, March 13, 2025. Siberia, The World Before, GOG, March 13, 2025. Paleo Pines, Amazon, April 3rd, 2025. Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, GOG, March 6th. Shinmura EX, Amazon, February 27th. And let's see, Berserker Boy, GOG, April 17th. Blood Omen Legacy King, GOG, April 17th. Fashion Police Squad, Epic, April 17, 2025. Last Spell, GOG, April 17, 2025. God Trigger, GOG, April 10th, 2025. Endless Space Definitive Edition, Amazon, April 10th, 2025. Lisfanga, The Time Shift Warrior, Epic, February 13, 2025. Smurf 2, The Prisoner of the Green Stone, GOG, February 13, 2025. Saint Row the Third Remaster, GOG, March 6, 2025. Let's see, Nebuka Dungeon Master, Amazon, March 6, 2025. Bioshock Infinite Complete Edition, GOG, February 6, 2025. Talos Principle, GOG, February 6 edition. Genesis Noor, Amazon, April 17th. And let's see here, Let's Build a Zoo, Epic, March 27th. The Whiz Bay Mystery, Legacy Games, March 27, 2025. Season Skate Sim, Epic, March 27, 2025. Deus Ex Invisible Wars, GOG, March 27, 2025. Night Reveries, Amazon, February 27th. Project First Light, Amazon, April 10th. And that's Amazon. Dredge, Amazon, April 10th, 2025. Mortal Shell, Epic, March 20th. Legacy of Kain, Defiance, GOG, March 20th. And Mutazon, GOG, March 20th, 2025. Yeah, those are the Amazon games, so these are golds, platinum, silver, yeah. And these are Amazon free Prime games. They're free, so grab them. Alright, what else we got? Yeah, with this, what was this, Ubuntu? What's this? Oh, that's 25.04, okay. Let's see, Ubuntu 25.4 Plucky Puffin is out now. And this release has been dedicated to Stephen Langeski, who sadly died January 1st, as said in our release notes. So if you're familiar with Ubuntu, then this is for you. As a subscriber to Ubuntu's Devel announced mailing list and long-term participant in Ubuntu community will have some cross Steve Langeski work. Steve, known in the community as a Vorlin, was a long-term member of the release team, along with being a member of Archive Admin, Tech Board, SRU team, and so on, and a colleague to many of us at Conical, a member of the release team. Steve was responsible for devising many of the process, policies, and tools which we use today, teaching his fellow members the ropes. Steve died January 1st, 2025, after being unwell for quite some time. The Ubuntu release team dedicate 25.04 Plucky Puffin to our colleague and friend Steve Langeski. He is missed and will live in our hearts forever. Thank you for everything, Steve. Alright. Keep moving. Yeah, keep moving, man. Yes, man, death, everybody, people are dealing with it, man. You just know it. Alright, what do we got? What do we got here? Gotta keep you guys in the loop here. I got plenty of time. Let's see here, OC3D, what you got? Okay, let's see, Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong has been updated with support for DLSS 4 and XCSS 2. Yeah, except for FSR. It said Black Myth Wukong now support the latest upscaling technology except for FSR 4. And for NVIDIA GeForce RTX users, this update support for NVIDIA high-quality DLSS transformer models, enabling higher quality visuals for RTX 50 series GPU owners. This update adds support for DLSS multi-frame generations. So let's see, what did they do here? It says Game Science has not updated Black Myth Wukong with support for AMD FSR 4 upscaler. As of now, Black Myth Wukong support the latest version of each GPU vendor upscaling solution, except for AMD FSR 4. Currently, Black Myth Wukong support AMD FSR 3 upscaler. Alright, it means that they're working on it, so yeah, that's what that means. But what did they do here? Major update. Integrate NVIDIA DLSS 4, which delivers sharper super resolution sampling effect on supported hardware with multi-frame generation now available in settings. Integrate Intel XeSS 2.0 with XeSS frame generation now available in settings on supported hardware. Yeah. And it says Black Myth Wukong is one of the most graphically impressive games available on PC. Is it up there with Crysis? Maybe. It is also an incredible, demanding PC release. It is great to see Game Science continuing to improve its games with new updates. With new improved upscaling support, PC gamers can now enjoy Black Myth Wukong with better PC visual. Let's hope AMD will come to its senses soon and get FSR 4 support added to the game. All right, give it time. Give it time. I'll say that's what I'll say about that. Just give it time. Yeah. What's this? Let's see. Ghost of Yoti ready. Ghost of Yoti already great to play. Reveals Shu Yoshida. It says Shu Yoshida, the former Sony worldwide studio, recently shared that Ghost of Yoti is already an amazing game to play. He got the chance to play. He got the chance to try out the new game developed by Sucker Punch, and he was very impressed. And then he said, Yoshida mentioned in a recent episode of Easy Ally podcast, Thanks Game Radar, that both Naughty Dog and Sucker Punch always make sure their games feel just right. He said, it's the kind of experience where you forget you're holding the control, everything becomes so naturally and intuitive to play. He says, yeah, they are powerful words, especially coming from someone who had a chance to test many versions of Ghost of Tsushima when he worked at PlayStation. He gave direct feedback to the development team every time Yoshida visited Sucker Punch. Even after leaving Sony, the producer would invite him into his office to try Ghost of Yoti in its development stage and ask for his opinion. Yoshida says it always felt great, so I'm looking forward to the game. To the game. And then it says the game is already stable. Ghost of Yoti, announced last September, still doesn't have an official release date. However, Yoshida revealed that the version he played was already very stable, stating the game never crashes. He also mentioned that the combat system had been changed many times during the development, but still work well every time. This suggests that the game is likely in its final stage of development, and official release announcement could be coming soon for its PS5 launch. Alright. Video games, folks. Alright. Keep moving here. What else we got? Yeah. What's this? let's see here, what's this, yeah, got to keep you guys in the loop, man. It's just this gaming stuff. F125 will feature Ultramax path tracing option on PC. So F125 will have a PC exclusive graphics mode. Says here, EA confirmed that F125 will feature a PC exclusive graphics option called Ultramax, bringing path tracing to the series for the first time. This option will enhance F125 utilization of ray tracing, enabling bounce lighting to deliver more realistic visuals. On PC with powerful enough hardware, F125 new path tracing mode will deliver the series' most realistic simulation of the lighting to date. Currently, it is unknown what kind of PC will require to run new Ultra Max mode. That said, the fact that it's a PC only suggests that even Sony Play's PS5 Pro with its RT enhancement isn't up for the task. Says here, on top of the improvement to lighting, shadows, and circuit overall, and emerging PC exclusive innovations, says here, called path tracing is being introduced. Yeah, ray tracing is dead anyway. Sitting here, expanding on ray tracing technology and available as a new Ultramax option in graphic settings. Light now follows every bounce path, including from that indirect lighting to multiple reflection, shade light, and color dynamical shift as they would in real time. Whether you're racing under the thousand of lights in Bahrain, or navigating the castle section of Baku at sunset, if you have a PC capable of experiencing it, path tracing is the most realistic simulation of light on tracks that we've ever delivered. Alright, EA Sports. And then it says on all the platform, F125 will feature lighting improvement and tone mapping. I was going to say tone mapping improvement across the game. This will result in more dynamic lighting effects across all weather types. Unlike prior F1 series games, F125 is only available on current generation platform. That is allowing Codemaster to take the series visual to the next level, both on PC and console. F125 path tracing on day one PC. The game is coming to PC and console May 30th, with PC version supporting VR headset at launch. Alright. Video games, folks, gotta keep moving. You know how it goes. That's how it goes, man. Gotta keep moving. Alright. What else we got here? Okay, keep moving. Let's see here. Okay, we did that. Okay, let's see. Okay, Tom's Hardware. What you got? Gotta keep you guys in the loop, man. Okay. What's this? Keep moving, man. Gotta keep moving. Yeah, alright. What's this? I don't know. See, people, let's see, what's this? Anyway, let me keep moving here. I gotta do the Steam, I gotta keep the Steam Deck fans in the loop. Okay, what's this here? Keep moving. Okay, what do we got? 18 hours. I think I did this already. I think I did this yesterday. Okay, what's this? Yeah. Got to keep you in the loop. See, Chronos, the new Dawn devs say remote work made it unique combat possible. You need talent to grow a studio, and good talent isn't always in your neck of the woods. Says here, Blooper Team Chronos, the new Dawn has a fascinating combat hook. Enemies who hunts down bodies to become stronger. It's an ambitious leap forward for Bloober, whose only previous survival horror game was 2024 Silent Hill Remake. To build this system, Bloober said it needed to hire new talent, many who would only join if they could work remotely. Yeah, man, remote work is good, man. So what do we got here? It says here, Polish studio Blooper team is rolling out more details about its upcoming survival horror game, Chronos: The New Dawn, and the fascinating new feature acts as a new mile maker for how far the Layers of Fear studio has come instead of turning to the company's environmental storytelling roots. And Blooper is making a survival horror game more technical and ambitious than 2024 makes of Silent Hills. As in Silent Hill 2, players explore nightmarish worlds with limited ammo and gangs of monsters enemies stalking their every move. But this time the enemies aren't just hunting the players, but also other enemy corpse. The monster absorb energy from drowned bodies to evolve into a greater threat, creating a combat loop where players don't just need to juggle threats coming from all sides, but also keep an eye on the enemies they kill so they don't become food for the next enemy that spawn. Anyway, says you're making a system like this juggles a number of unique disciplines: level designs, AI programming, combat design, and more. If Bloober had years of experience making a survival horror game, this might be expected. If the team inside Bloober is making a Silent Hill started on Chronos after shipping the remake, it would feel like a natural evolution. Anyway, what does they say here? They say, but Chronos was made in parallel with Silent Hills. That means the developers, led by co-director Jace Zyba and Woj Pyko, could share insight with their colleagues, but otherwise still learning how to implement survival horror combat for the first time. Anyway, alright, but this article is on Game Developer, so I just gave you a gist of it. Anyway, what else we got? Keep the ball moving. What's this? Yeah. Got to keep you in the loop. Let's see. Former Arcane VR lead opens new studios with backing from Meta. Sir Games has broken cover after receiving financing through Oculus Publishing Ignition Funds, says former Arcane Austin VR lead and lead art source manager Eric Bay has opened a new studio called Crie Games, CRIE. Anyway, after securing financing from Meta, breaking the news on LinkedIn, Bay explained he established Crie following the closure of Arcane Austin, one of the multiple internal studios torched by Microsoft last year. After receiving backing from Meta through its multi-million dollar Ignition Rapid Prototyping Fund, and it says Ignition was designed to help bootstrap young startup formed in the midst of the game industry. Ongoing mass layoffs and the timing could not be even better, explained Bay. And it says here, Arcane veteran spent over a decade at the studio, initially joining the company as VR lead to work on Typhon Hunter expansion for Prey. Crie Games isn't limited to VR exclusively, but Bay explained the studio will target as many platforms as possible in the future. Bay has recruited former colleagues, familiar external partner, and a few new faces to help wrestle the studio's depth project into being. He also handed a special thanks to Meta director of the game, Chris Pruitt, who officially announced the studio during a GDC talk this year. All right. Well, Meta's doing some things, but yeah, Zuck is in court. What's this? Yeah, Mario Kart 8 is dead right now after they revealed Mario Kart today. So Mario Kart 8 is dead. I'm gonna have to do this on separate news. What's this Mario Kart World featured? Let's see. No, let's just look for something else. Let's see. Removal of Unity from 6. No, removal of Unity 6 from China, not tied to tariffs, says Unity. Developers in China can no longer access Unity 6, but will retain access to Chinese version of Unity and Unity 2022 LTS. It says here, Unity says the removal of Unity from China, Hong Kong, and Macau is part of a long-term strategy in the region. As of April 7, 2025, game developer in China, Hong Kong, and Macau now no longer have access to Unity 6. Unity announced this decision in a post on the Unity China blog, stating that the Chinese version of Unity, referred to as a Unity engine, will be the primary development tool offered in the region going forward. Was the Chinese version of Unity 6 taken offline because of the 245% tariffs it says imposed on China by the Trump administration? According to Unity, the answer is no. In a statement to game developer, a Unity spokesperson said that the decision to remove access to Unity in the region is a part of a long-term plan that led to the creation of China joint venture in 2022. It's not tied to the current global tariff issue. The company stated the Chinese version of Unity better meets Chinese developers' needs. Developer in China is in Hong Kong and Macau, working on Unity 2022 LTS and earlier versions of the engine, will continue to receive support from the company. Alright. 245% tariffs. Crazy. Crazy. Anyway, what else we got? I'm saying you're putting this content out here, trying to get this done here. Alright. Let's see here. What else we got? Oh, what Pharonics got. See if they got anything. Something, you know. See if they got something. Anything, something. Okay. Gotta keep pushing. Gotta keep pushing. Gotta keep pushing. Yeah. See what else we got here. Okay. Let me keep looking here. Let me see what see if PC Games N got something. What else we got here? Okay. Last Epoch Season 2 sees RPG players count soar above Path of Exile. Last Epoch Season 2 is finally here after its previous delay to dodge Path of Exile, and its Steam player count has just skyrocketed. What are we talking about? How many players they got? Okay. They have 100. The all-time high is 246. Okay, Path of Exile is 578,569, and then 24-hour peak is 122, and then 190 and 198, and then 24 right now is 98,111. That's for the Path of Exile 2. But for last Epoch now is 264,708. That's all-time peak. and then 24-hour peak is 150,198, and then right now it's 136,488. Yeah, it means that people are playing on PC right now. So there's a video here. I will leave that link in the description box. Yeah, video games. What do we got here? Let's see here. Covenant mixed Dark Souls with dynamic FPS, and it looks epic. Covenant just got a brand new trailer showcasing the combat game FPS roots, new melee weapons, and its Dark Soul-like aesthetics. Okay, got a trailer, and we'll leave it. That's for sure. Alright, keep moving here. Gotta get the news out. What's this? Oh yeah, gotta keep you in the loop. World War I shooter Trench Tales, somehow made by a solo dev, return with new playtest. World War I horror shooter Trench Tape is about to kick off a new Steam playtest, and it's opening the doors to newcomers right now. Alright, what are we talking about here in all black? It says here, got a video. The new playtest for Trench Tales begin on Friday, April 18th, tomorrow, and concludes on currently unspecified date next week, according to Talking Drums. Anyway, keep moving. Gotta keep it moving. So what's this? Yeah, I got you guys, man. Let's see here. New Victoria 3 dev diary revealed major military upgrades coming in update 1.9. A new Victoria 3 dev diary detailed big military improvement coming to Paradox Grand Strategy game alongside a charter of commerce DLC. And let's see here. Got a trailer here, and yeah, we'll leave it. Alright. What else we got here? Who is this? Free deal makes classic FPS Metro 2033 explode on Steam, and it's still cheap. What they selling it for? Metro, $2.99. It's 85% off on Steam until Monday, April 21st. Okay, $2.99 it is. If for you Metro fans, if you're into that type of game, yeah. Keep you in the loop, man. Gaming. What game is this? Wait. Okay. Okay. Got to keep you in the loop. What time is it? 11:40 right now. Time to get going here. Nope, no commercials, man. You guys need to stop playing all these commercials. 12 grams of protein in every serving. Nope. Stop doing it. Nope. No. Why do they always hit you with commercials? Anyway. Oh man, where was I at before I was rudely interrupted? What? No. Where's my thank you. Refresh it. Yeah. Anyway, let me get through this and stop playing around here. I think I already got this. Okay. Let's see, what game was this? Okay, Okay, that's Metro FB. Okay, what game is this? Yeah, like Blooper Team Chronos. The New Dawn is a fresh starter for classic survival horror. These horror games might not be for a lot of you folks, so play something else. Got a revealed trailer. Anything in all black? Nah. Keep moving here. What else we have here? Okay, new space game. Remnant Protocol blends XCOM strategy with realistic dogfight. Drawing inspiration from TIE Fighters, No Man's Sky, and classic XCOM PC games, and get an exclusive look at the gorgeous Remnant Protocol. Okay. They do have a trailer, so I will leave it. Alright. Gotta keep moving. What else we got here? Wait. Let's see here. Gigantic Lords of the Fallen update makes brutal RPG feel like a new game. With Elden Ring Night Reigns getting closer, the huge Lords of the Fallen 2.0 update brings new combat and a new revolutionary way to play. And a new revolutionary way to play. Co-op. Has a trailer, and it says Lords of the Fallen 2.0 launch today, Thursday, April 17, marking a new update. You can get the RPG at a 67% discount until Thursday, May 1st, meaning you'll play 1980, 1494. Yeah, alright. Let's keep moving here. Put this gaming news out. Yeah, I got a lot of articles to put out on this. Yeah. Gotta do it. Let's see, a Magic Risk of Rain style roguelike is coming to 1.0 with 2 big raids. Ink-based Magic roguelike Vellum playing the Risk of Rain 2 Hades and Elden Ring spellcasting reveals 2 raid for its 1.0 launch. Alright, got a trailer. And yeah, it says the Vellum launch is Friday, May 2nd on Steam. If you can't wait until then, you can buy it now in early access. Expect to pay $19.99/$16.75. All right. So much news to put out. Okay, what's this? Okay, Tempest Rising got 8 out of 10. Yeah, gets like that. What's this? First Descendant update adds Ultimate Blair and New Game Challenge. A new First Descendant update introduced Ultimate Blair and more challenge and Void Erosion Purge mode to the Steam Looter Shooter. Loot Shooter. It says a First Descendant update 1.2.4 is out now. You can play for free on Steam. Alright. Okay, we talked about you, Steam Deck. With these new GPUs that they have. What's this? The next Path of Exile 2 is boasting loot drop and in-game progression. Another Path of Exile 2 update is coming with improved loot drops, faster progression through Atlas, a passive tree, and a new ARPG. And yeah, has a trailer, so I will leave it. What game is this? Yeah, keep you guys in the loop. If you avoid Commando's origin until now, the World War II RTS just got a lot better, making the return of classic World War II games. Commando's origin performance and crash woes have just been remedied by a vital new update. And yeah, got a trailer. Okay, keep moving. I think that game is coming out on Xbox One too. Big No More Room in Hell 2 update fixes major problem and you can play it for free. It would be rival to Dying Light and State of Decay struggle zombie game No More Room in Hell 2 is back to life, playable now for free. And it says here, if you haven't played a No More Room in Heal 2 yet, or you've been waiting for a reason to give it a second chance, it's totally free to play. Thursday, April 17th and Monday, April 21st. Alright. Keep moving. And last one. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Last one. Fortnite Arcane Skins return won't be happening anytime soon. Riot confirms that there are currently no plans for Fortnite Vi and Jinx skins from the League of Legends show Arcane to return. Okay, there's a trailer here, so it says there, as an update to all the players that have been pinging us on the Arcane skin status, I want to circle back with you all. But it says rewinding back to 2021 when we first teamed up with Epic to bring Jinx and Vi to Fortnite. It was a new kind of crossover for us, and we hope it helped make S1 launch feel truly special. Then they say Siren Fortnite has been evolved to a ton with new experience and collabs, and we've had a lot of conversation with Epic about what might be possible. They've been great partners, but we haven't been able to find the right fit to bring Arcane skins back, and it's unfortunately won't be happening in the foreseeable future. We know there's been a lot of love for those, and we really appreciate how much y'all care and how much effort you put into the advocating for their returns. If anything change in the future, we'll let you know. Meaning that they're on the fence about it right now. Alright, what else we got? Get up out of here. So much going on, man. Okay, what's this? Alright, that is that. So you guys are good. News, deals, games, update. The usual. So lots going on in the game industry, man. Lots. So gotta keep pushing, keep moving forward, and keep putting out the content. Gotta keep doing that through the highs and the lows. Yeah. Let's see here. What do we got here? Okay. I think I'll talk about that probably tomorrow. I'll do it, but right now you guys are good. News, deals, games, update, the usual. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Gave you all the news that you can handle. So yeah, because there's so much games to talk about, man. To tell you the truth. So I do it the way I do it, so you can get a gist of what's happening. So yeah, in the gaming industry. Some of these games it's not for me, but I just read about it to other players that might be for them, so yeah. So yeah. But I try to keep you guys in the loop and inform about anything gaming wise. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, the Star Wars Starting Thing, Board, Darksiders. Go. Peace.